Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to study chapter 5 from BHAP textbook for CBSE class 9. The name of the chapter is The Snake and the Mirror. So let's begin. We will start with the summary of the chapter. The story is a story within another story. So in this particular story, we will get to know about another story. In this story, a writer tells us about a story which he himself heard from a homeopathic doctor. So the writer here is telling us a story that he had heard from an homeopathic doctor. The story revolves mainly around two aspects, the snake and the mirror. So the two important part of this story is the snake and the mirror, and that is why the title of the story is The Snake and the Mirror. Moreover, in this story, a doctor reflects a day in his youth when he was unmarried. So we are depicted here of a particular incident in the life of the homeopathic doctor when he was young and unmarried. The doctor was in his room on a hot summer night and was indulged in deep thinking. So this is a particular day in the life of the doctor when he was young and unmarried. He was sitting in his room on a hot summer night and was indulged in deep thinking. In the midst of it, the doctor had sudden encounter with a snake as it fell on the doctor. So suddenly, what happened that he came face to face with a snake when it actually fell on him. So when this doctor was sitting and in his room and was in deep thought, suddenly he came face to face with the snake which actually fell on him. The doctor was in shock out of fear. Obviously, if a snake falls on you, you will be shocked and you will be frightened. But when the snake saw its own reflection on a mirror nearby, it moved towards it. So when this snake saw its own reflection on the mirror which was kept nearby in the room, it actually moved towards that, leaving the doctor behind. It seemed that the snake was more interested in its own reflection rather than the doctor. So this incident shows that the snake was more interested in its own reflection rather than the doctor. That is why it left the doctor and went towards the mirror. So obviously a snake, it might have thought that there was another snake over there or like that. That is why it got attracted towards that and went towards the mirror. Okay, and consequently the doctor's life was saved. And obviously this incident that the snake left the doctor and went towards the mirror saved the life of the doctor. Or else if the snake could have easily bitten the doctor and harmed him. But nothing of such kind happened. It actually moved away from the doctor towards the mirror. Why? Because it saw its own reflection on the mirror. So we can say that the mirror actually saved the life of the doctor. If the mirror was not placed nearby and the snake wouldn't have seen its own reflection on it, it could have easily bitten the doctor to death. So the mirror played a very vital role in saving the life of the doctor in the chapter. So I hope you have understood this chapter, and in case if you have any doubt regarding the chapter, you may ask me in the comment section. So now let's move on to the question and answers. Question number 1. What kind of person was the doctor? Money or position? Means, what kind of person was he? The doctor was a poor person. So he was a poor person. And how do we know that he was a poor person? He hardly had any money. How do we know all this? Okay, he lived in a rented house with plenty of rats. So this is how we know it. How we know he was poor and he did not have lots of money? Because he lived in a rented house and it was full of rats. Obviously, if you have money, you won't live in such house, right? So because he did not have much money, that is why he lived in a house with plenty of rats. And so we can say he was not a man of possession. So what kind of person was the doctor? The doctor was a poor person. He hardly had any money. He lived in a rented house with plenty of rats. So we can say he was not a man of possession. Question number 2. What kind of person he wanted to marry? Whom did he actually marry? So the doctor wanted to marry a woman doctor with good medical practice and lots of money. She should be fat so that she could not run after him and catch him. So these were the qualities that the doctor wanted in his wife. He wanted his wife to be fat so that she could not run behind him and catch him. He wanted his wife to be a doctor and have a good medical practice so that she had lots of money. Okay, these were the features that he wanted in his wife. But what he actually got, whom did he actually marry? The doctor in reality married a thin, ready woman with a gift of splinter. So, in reality, something else happened. He did not get married to a woman doctor with good medical practice and lots of money, rather a thin, ready woman. Okay. I hope you have understood question number 1 and 2. Now, let's move on to question number 3. What kind of person he wanted to be? The doctor wanted to be rich, obviously because he did not have much money and he was poor. His ambition would be definitely to become rich. So he wanted to become rich. He also wanted to have a good appearance. So he also wanted to look good. So beside wanting to become rich, he also wanted to become good looking. That is why he decided to grow thin mustache. So to make himself look good, he decided to make a thin mustache. So what kind of person he wanted to be? The doctor wanted to be rich. He also wanted to have good appearance. That is why he decided to grow thin mustache. Number 4. What were his thoughts when he looked into the mirror? So when he was looking at his own reflection on the mirror, what were his thoughts? The doctor's thoughts were full of joy and satisfaction. So he was very happy to see his own reflection on the mirror. He decided to grow thin mustache and keep smiling always. So this was the decision that he took while looking at his own self on the mirror, that he would keep a thin mustache and keep a smile on his face. He found his smile very attractive. So he thought his smile was very attractive and it would make him look good. So what were his thoughts when he looked into the mirror? The doctor's thoughts were full of joy and satisfaction. He decided to grow thin mustache and keep smiling always. He found his smile very attractive. So I hope you have understood question number 3 and 4. Now let's move on to question number 5. What was his thought when he saw a snake coiled around his arm? The doctor turned to stone. He sat like a stone out of fear seeing the snake. Obviously, if you come face to face with a snake, you will be scared. So did the doctor. He was sitting in his own room on a hot summer night and was indulged in deep thinking, and suddenly a snake fell on him and it coiled around his arm. Obviously, he will freak out. He was scared. He was frightened seeing it, because a snake can easily kill a human being, right? So he got scared. So what was his thought when he saw the snake coiled around his arm? The doctor turned to stone. He sat like a stone out of fear seeing the snake. Question number 6. What too important and earth-shaking decision did the doctor take while he was looking into the mirror? The doctor decided first to shave daily and grow a thin mustache. Secondly, always keep an attractive smile on his face. So the two important decisions that the doctor made while looking at its own reflection on the mirror is where, firstly, he wanted to shave daily and grow thin mustache, and secondly, to keep a smile on his face, because he felt his smile was very attractive. So these were the two important decisions he took while looking at his own reflection on the mirror. So what were the two important and earth-shaking decisions did the doctor take while he was looking into the mirror? The doctor decided first to shave daily and grow a thin mustache. Secondly, always keep an attractive smile on his face. I hope you have understood question number 5 and 6. Now let's move on to question number 7. The sound was familiar. What sounds did the doctor hear? The doctor lived in a room which was full of rats. He heard the sound of rats. So obviously, as we all know, the doctor was poor and he lived in a rented house which was full of rats. So it's obvious that the doctor was familiar with the sounds that the rats made all through the day. That is why it is said the sound was familiar. So the sound was familiar. What sound are we talking about? The doctor lived in a room which was full of rats. He heard the sound of the rats. So the rats made lots of noises, and that noises were so familiar to the doctor, to him, that he felt them. It was nothing strange for the doctor. Okay, the sounds of the rats were very familiar to him. So the sound was familiar. What sound did the doctor hear? The doctor lived in a room which was full of rats. He heard the sound of the rats, which were very familiar to him. So I hope you have understood this chapter and the question and answers. In case you have any doubt regarding the chapter as well as the question answers, do let me know in the comment section. I will try and solve it. Till then, keep watching and please don't forget to share, subscribe and like my channel. Thank you.